Let's play around the CRS scoring for a bit. So the first thing you want to do is go to Google and type in CRS calculator. Usually, always use the Canada.ca. That's the registered website. So I'm going to be, this version is going to be for singles, right? I'm clicking on single, never married. That's it. And then um I'll pick 29, right? So usually less than 30 gives you your marks for age category. Then I'm going to be picking bachelor's degree, right, for this particular simulation. So I'll pick bachelor's degree. We have two or more. We have secondary. We have 1 year program. So I'll pick bachelor's degree for this. Have you earned a Canadian certificate? Yeah, and also, so two or more degrees are for people that have AND and HND, which also gives them a higher score. I think I'm going to explain that in the video. I don't have a Canadian degree, so for official language, I'm going to be picking that I have English, and I'm going to be picking self-help general, right? I'm going to be, moving things around with this English just so we can see the scoring for each that we're going to have. So I'm going to put in 999 for all the self-help components for this particular stage. Then we head on to other languages, which is French. I don't have. And then the next one is work experience that I have in Canada. Yeah, that was a mistake. It was job experience in Canada is going to be none. Then in the last year, the next question says in the last 10 years, what job experience do you have? I'm going to be picking 2 years. So I'll pick no because I don't have a certificate of qualification from Canada. I'm picking no for family member and no for job offer as well. I do not have a nomination as well, so I'm picking no for that. So I proceed to calculating my score, and this is what I get. I get 326. No, 356. That's what I get for this. If you remember, I did BSc. So for my level of education, I had 120, official language 100, right? Age, I had 110 because I was of the right age. And for foreign work experience, I have 13 for my 2 years. Now we're gonna go back up and alter some things. Now, this alteration is for you to understand how you are supposed to actually focus on boosting your particular scoring. I don't know if you understand how you go about, okay, ensuring that I need to work on this, I need to work on my English or get more job experiences and everything put together. Now we're going back. I'm going to be leaving it a bachelor's degree. I would edit work experience to 3 or more years. Now, and then I would scroll down and let's see what we have for 3 or more years. Remember, I had 356 before. I will do my calculation, and 3 or more years is going to add another. So from 356, I am now at 368. Can you see that? So 3 or more years added another about 12 marks to my CRS. Now, this is for someone that has a bachelor's degree. And so moving on, I am going to go back. I'm going to go back and impute 9 for all my component, and I'll calculate my CRS score. Then I move to 429 from 360 something, if you remember. I think that's from 368. Now I'm moving to 429. Look at the official language. I move from 100 to 124. Now, these are things to note. If Canada says, okay, the 7 is the benchmark, that doesn't mean you should have 7, okay? So now we're going to go back up. 7 is just a benchmark for you to be eligible to be in that category. But that doesn't mean seven is gonna max you out. This is how we lose points unconsciously and we don't know. I mean, it's like I don't know how best to explain this, but that is just how the system has been wired. Okay. So I'm going to be picking 10 marks for all my components in language, and I'm going to be calculating my score. I moved to 435. So I added another 12 marks. Yes, because my official language before was 124 and now is 140, right? So added another 12 marks. Now let's go back. And this is just increasing two components. So I'm making everything 10 and above for my English test. And now I'm going to be increasing from the previous score. I think that was 421 to 441. See how your English score can actually affect you, right? So from 100 and now that all English components are maxed out, now let's see if we have two or more degrees. So I'm going to be picking two or more degrees and I'll do the calculation. And this is what I get. I move from 441 to 474. Can you imagine? So, bachelor's degree to two or more degrees, you're having an additional 33 points. Did you see that from 441 to 474? Okay, now, so for education, you can see we are at 50. So, that's to show that two or more is definitely higher than bachelor's degree. Now, we're going to be going to alter if you have a master's degree, right? If you have a master's degree, let's see how much it's going to add to you. So if you have a master's degree from 474, you're most likely going to be moving to 481. So that added another 8 marks. Is it 8 or 7? That added another 7 marks for from two or more degrees to master's degree. So now imagine the distance it's going to have from bachelor's to master's degree. So that is that for the master's. Now let's go back to reduce our CELPIP to 9. 9 in all components. Let's see what we're going to have. Remember, we're at 481 currently. So we're reducing all our English tests to 9. Let's see what we're going to have. Now we are back to 461. Is it 46? I can't even see properly. 469, I mean. We're back to 469. So by having 9 in all components, you have lost another how many? 469 minus 81. You've lost another 22 points. That's that way. So imagine if you're having 7. I didn't even go as low as 7 or 8. I was actually putting it at 9, hoping that okay, someone is able to ace their scoring. You are back at 469. This is to show how your education, your year of experience, and your English test actually affect your CRS scoring. And this is actually for a single person, right? All things being constant. So okay, now I just changed this to 7. Imagine you have a 7 in your reading. Let's see what you're gonna have. We had 469 before. Now we're going to be back to now what? We're back to 405 from 469. That is losing whopping 59 marks. And I mean, I can't even think about it. Just because you have a low score in one of your English component. And that's why I say please try to ace your English. It is a very crucial factor to losing marks in the express entry pool. If you have any questions, please drop it below. I hope this has explained it as simple as I can. I wish you all the best. Cheers.